Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's daily LeetCode question is length of the longest subarray with the most k frequency variables. So you are given a nums array and a k integer. So we have to return the longest subarray frequency that has only k. It can have only k duplicate elements, k frequency duplicate elements. So the frequency of element x is the number of times it occurs in an array. So the array is okay and good if the frequency of each element is less than or equal to the k. If a number is repeated less than or equal to the k times, so it is okay. We can calculate its length. So we have to return the length of the longest good subarray. So let's look into the example. So here is our example. Let us say the nums array equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 1, 2 and the k is 2. So we can clearly see that this is the longest subarray. The possible subarrays are these. We can assume this, or else we can assume this as the longest subarrays. So 3 of them length is 6. So we can return 6 as the array. So how to achieve this? So here 1 is repeated one time, 2 is repeated one time, 3 is repeated one time and 1 is repeated again. So here the count of 1 will be 2, which is less than or equal to 2. So we can count the length. So here 2 is repeating 2 times. So it is less than or equal to k. So we can count the length. Here 3. So 3 is repeating second time. So we can count the length because it is less than k. Now here 1 is frequency will be 3. So we don't have to count this part. So we can assume this as the longest subarray. So we will be using a 2-pointer and a sliding window approach using hash map to achieve this thing clearly. So let's look into the approach video. Okay guys, solution and approach video. So let us work on the same example. So these indexes of the array will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Guys, so we will be taking 2 pointers and we will be taking a hash map. So in hash map we will iterate to the array and just increase the frequency of each and every element. So initially left and right will be at the first position, then we will be iterating to the array and increasing the frequency count. So the one frequency will be 1. So it is not greater than k, so we don't have to wait for anything. We can just increase the left pointer to next. So 2's frequency is 1. So element 2 frequency is 1. So it is okay that it is less than k. So we can again increase our left pointer. So next third frequency will be 1. So here also it is okay that then we can increase the point. Then one's frequency will be 2. So it is also fine because it in the question so far it stated that less than or equal to. Then next we will move into the next point. So next it will have 2 will become frequency of 2. Then we will have to again next frequency will be 3. So third element frequency will be also 2. So here we will encounter problem the next that if we move left to the here, then one's frequency will be 2. No, it will be 3, sorry. It will be 3. So we have to calculate the maximum length just by separating these both and plus adding 1. We can get the maximum array. So left minus right equal to 6 minus 0, which will be 6. So the length of longest subarray will be 6. So we will repeat this process and we will now increment the right pointer and left pointer. So here we can see that the frequency of 2 is same, so 7 minus 1 will be of 6 length only. It is fine that the maximum length is 6. So while, so we will be iterating now the right pointer. So let's look into another example. So this is some tricky example where my test case is failed first. So we will take a left and right pointer at initial stage, and we will be using a hash map as I stated before. So one's frequency will be 1, so it is okay that it is less than or equal to k. Then 4 frequency will be 2, then our left pointer will be here at 4. Then next the 4th frequency will become 2, so then it is greater than k, so we have to move our right pointer till here. We have to move our right pointer till here, so that there is no any other subarray that has frequency of less than or equal to k. So it means that either this should be the answer or this should be the answer. So now we will be calculating the length here. Initial our r is here, so 0 minus 1 is 1. So the next, its index is 3 and it will be 2. Then these two elements should be the answer, or else these two elements should be the answer. So let's look into the code explanation. Okay guys, now let's look into the code explanation. Here, as I first stated before, we will be using a hash map and we will be using right and left pointers. So our result will be a 0. So we will be first iterating the left pointer and right pointer will be initialized to 0, and we will increasing the count in a hash map. If the count of the frequency of the element is greater than k, then we will be moving the right pointer to the left side. So initially it will be here. So if my left pointer reaches this stage, so then I have to work on my right pointer and calculate the length of the longest subarray. So here we will be calculating the result by left minus right plus 1. So I hope you understand the question and solution. The code is in the GitHub. Thank you.